The Virginia Company of London, a joint stock corporation, was granted a charter by King James, and in 1606, 3 ships filled with men set off from England to explore the New World. The goals of the Virginia Company were to find a route to the South Seas, find the lost Roanoke colony, and most importantly, to discover gold in the New World. This group of 144 men were primarily young, well-off Englishmen who had little keeping them in England and were seeking wealth in the New World. Among the party was John Smith, who was put into chains on the ship because he argued and talked back to the captains.
Look! 3 ships are on the shore. Look! Palefaces are getting off the ship. Do you think they are coming to inhabit this beautiful land of Powhatan? Look at the man in chains. Why do you think he's locked up?
These 3 long months in prison have been torment.
Unlike his portrayal in the Disney movies, John Smith was an arrogant and boastful man who was physically strong, sometimes even brutal. As a result, he made for a very good settler. The other men, 40 of whom died on the voyage, did not fare so well. The settlement itself was temporary and in a poor, swampy location, rampant with mosquitoes and undrinkable water. Because the colonists were primarily focused on finding the non-existent gold, their food supply was short. They did not have the foresight to farm until Smith implemented the strict no work, no food policy. They often relied on the natives' crops, which made relations tense.
For your new duties as captain, you must lead an exploration in order to expand the settlement.
Oh my, we shall depart at first light.
To help with the trip, one of our kinsmen has captured an Indian. He is from the Powhatan tribe and is familiar with the area.
During the summer of 1608, John Smith led a 3,000-mile expedition to explore and map the Chesapeake Bay and principal rivers.
3.
Good morning. This is me and my Indian fellow. We are leading an exploration. We are departing at first light tomorrow.
So, what if you run into Indians?
We're not really considering any encounters with the savages. We sort of own the land. Whoa!
You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name.
Friends, but they are not welcome here. There is no way we can live in the same land when they have preposterous ideas of land ownage and things when the land belongs to Mother Nature, not a person.
Here is more land than all the people in Christendom can manure, and yet more to spare than all the natives of those countries can use and cultivate. The natives are only too happy to share. John Smith.
You ruined Indian life. Die!
Darkness is falling upon us, and we appear to have lost the rest of our party. Shall we refer to the map? Yes. I don't really see any connections. Where shall we go? Alas, do you hear that noise in the background? Is someone coming upon us? Oh no, Indians!
Smith was captured and taken to meet the chief of the Powhatans at Werowococo. When Smith writes to Queen Anne regarding Pocahontas, he says that, "I received from this great salvage exceeding great courtesy from Pocahontas, the king's most dear and well-beloved daughter, but being a child of 12 or 13 years of age, whose compassionate, pitiful heart of my desperate estate gave me much cause to respect her." You may be wondering, what exactly did Pocahontas do? Let's take a look at when John Smith met with the Indian chief and the events that followed.
Paleface! You come touch us, sir. Tonight we shall feast in your honor.
Why, thank you, Powhatan.
So it is, I was taken prisoner by their chief king, Powhatan, and after 6 weeks of fatting up amongst the courtiers.
On second thought, kill him!
At the minute of my execution,
kill him! No, father, don't kill him. He's innocent.
she hazarded the beating out of her own brains to save mine.
What is your reaction to Pocahontas saving the Englishman, John Smith?
Well, I mean, it was a nice act by Pocahontas, definitely. But the thing us tribe people were most surprised about was how Powhatan was so accepting of Pocahontas' interference of his punishment towards John Smith.
And not only that, but so prevailed with her father that I was safely conducted to Jamestown.
Exile is so boring.
Excuse me. I am sincerely sorry. May I offer you this peace treaty and a friendship and fruit?
Ah, thank you. I hope one day the Jamestown colony and the Powhatan Indians can become friends. Am I willing to become friends with him? Absolutely.
Following Pocahontas' courageous act, relations between the Indians and Jamestown colonists were good.
What did you do to help colonists?
Well, I paid regular visits to John Smith.
Whatever happened to Pocahontas and John Smith? John Smith had to return to England as a result of a medical issue. But Pocahontas was told he was dead. Relations between the Indians and the colonists were then tense once again.
Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you, and for once never wonder what they're worth.